Alright, get this going. I'm ready, let's go stomp some bugs. Thought you'd never ask. I suppose you should know, Telestian's technicians only had time to create a few prototype Aegis launchers. I'll be taking one naturally. Another is for you. Treat her well. If you want additional bug-splattering firepower, James has agreed to allow one of his personal elite guard to accompany us with the final prototype weapon. And now, let us away. We have a date with Destiny, and she doesn't like to be kept waiting. That side door you found last time you were here was helpful. We avoided all those Universal Brotherhood Spock called Yahoos. Celestian was right. You're a real value add. Pelican grins a wide, predatory grin, both sets of his pearly white teeth offset by the livid red lipstick around his mouth. Now the fun begins. Do I need the questions? You won't tell me who you are, will you at least tell me what you can do? See this sword? Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss. I can stick people with it. Pretty good, too. I also have one of those telestial magical bug-eradicating launcher thingies like the rest of you. That it? Is that not enough? Beyond the tattoos that adorn my face, I have another, a recent addition in a place that only those closest to me will ever see. It's a dragon. Don't tell Hans. Oh, and I'm a powerful mage as well. I forgot that. Alright, let's do this. Shotgun, don't want to do that. Immune? Really? Super excellent. Oh, that was the problem? Fuck me up the ass. Oh, I need to go in here. Oh god. Golden dogs. Really? Minus size block? First insect. Oi! That's probably what's meaning. Fuck you, running. God! Fuck! Pile of broken bodies, the bones look twisted and their jaws hanging open, seemingly in terror. Oh, but I can do grenades. Oh, shit. Quit coming at me, you fuckers! continue on down into the belly of the beast. Are you enjoying this? This, slumming with Shadowrunners and killing insect spirits with insecticide spewing guns? What's not to enjoy? Onward! I'll be close to getting to the end of this. Son of a bitch. He's coming. Fuck you. Tell you why I do that. Come on and hit something. No. Shit. Not bad. Fuck! Son of a... Boop. Son of a bitch! You should never miss point blank with a shotgun. Jesus fucking Christ. fucking didn't reload? That's bullshit that I can't target that one. Heal. Shit. Can I maybe fucking hit this douchebag? Maybe not. looks like it hit anything, but hey. Phosphorus grenade. Doc waiting to go on trauma kits. Premium med kits. A lock safe that has both a card reader and data tag. I'm going to say the name. I don't have a premium med kits. Go on live. Jessica appears to be in the throes of a violent trance from mild seizure, a manic state brought on by the terrible energy she is attempting to conduct. Full set stop. The Queen approaches the vessel. The summoning tree cannot be disturbed. There is no vessel and there will be no Queen. Jessica's eyes roll back in her head. Whatever magic she is channeling is fast approaching a crescendo. Lynn speaks in her place. You may have taken Mary Louise, our chosen, but another Celestian will take her place. I give myself willingly. I will be host to our Queen and the mother of a new world. You'll be the mother of a dead world. On the plus side of being creepy crawly children makes for one hell of a Mother's Day. No, I will become a perfect being. Through me and through my sacrifice, a new age will begin. When Jessica speaks next, her eyes have a disturbing sharpness. Her words are echoed by Lynn in a manner that suggests a connection beyond their shared zealotry. The hive has no thought beyond hunger, no goal beyond reproduction. We are one. And then you'll die as one. Jessica's body then suddenly spasms, arching her back and nearly lifting her off her feet. She lets loose a scream, falling somewhere between elation and agony. The Queen is near! Oh, God damn it. Come on, it's a fucking stationary rock. No way. I'm gonna kill her. Everything. Come on. Oh, did I stop him? What kind of special forces do to you? Hopefully I can fucking hit somebody. The once beautiful Jessica Watts is a hollow shell of her former self. Her skin is pale, her lips are ashen, and her eyes are sunken in her skull. It is more than her body's reaction to the physical damage she sustained, or the strain of channeling magical power from another plane of existence. There is something missing from her. It's gone. My link to the Queen. She has abandoned me, expelled me. Unworthy. Unworthy. Whatever pain you're feeling is far less than what you deserve. She hears herself and begins shaking uncontrollably, little cries of anguish and despair escaping her chest. I know, I will go to hell for this. I still have a soul at all. If I still have a soul at all, I betrayed humanity. Her tear-streaked face freezes with a sudden realization. Oh God, the other nests, they're in every major city. What have we done? And Sam, I'm so sorry, Sam. Please, Fullsack, don't let them eat me. Oh, they'll eat you, but Sam is going to get justice first. What? No, please, don't! And after he broke up the ritual, Fullsack chased Jessica to a small chamber where she was cornered by a couple of buggers. Guess they weren't impressed with her performance. They were about to eat her. And she killed her before they could do it. Some sort of street justice, I suppose. I don't know. I haven't been following the story closely. So, the nest has been cleaned out, the shaman is dead, and your cousin Lynn is being transported to a mental hospital for observation. James assesses you with newfound respect. Very clean. I believe our test of Project Aegis was a success, Fullsack. Herr Brockhaus is having it weaponized now for distribution to Knight Errant forces. The authorities are going to have a great many questions about this incident, and I will need to provide details. The Universal Brotherhood has a great many chapter houses, and they must be dealt with immediately. I'm glad to be of service. Yes, you were of service. There can be no debate on that topic. A yeoman's effort, to be sure, and regardless of your obvious flaws, you are deserving of a reward. What would you ask me? Ooh, that's tempting. Now, I hear you have an opening for a new VP of Security. Unfortunately, an orc is not an appropriate fit for Telestrian Industries corporate executive. I'm sure you understand. However, I believe whoever fills the position would benefit from an executive consultant of your caliber. The position will pay quite handsomely, I assure you. Report to work on Monday. Just wear something more appropriate. Good day. Let's talk to everybody. Talk to the first guy, Dresden. The little coroner is surprised to see you, but he can't hide his delight. Hey, Fullsack, I was wondering if I was going to see you again. Guess I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. Wherever there's mayhem, that's where you'll find me. I guess so. He pops an eyebrow, eager. You know, it's all over the Tribute, right? They found the Emerald City Ripper dead at some asylum out in the Snohomish, of all places. Turns out he'd been masquerading as the head administrator or something. They found him dead from sort of vigilante attack. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Why, Mr. Dreaded, I have no idea what you mean. That's what I thought. Well, no one can say he didn't have it coming, am I right? He frowns at himself. Well, that was a double negative. So the big question. What about the dead man's switch? Now that the Ripper's dead, are you going to collect? Not sure I care anymore. Then do it for me. I want to see how this comes out. How do you collect? I was told to call. I need a secure line to call the number Sam gave me. Can't use my comm link. Lone Star's emergency response team set up a secure phone line right here to coordinate their efforts. I can authorize you to use it. Thanks, Dresden. Don't mention it. Take care, Fullsack. Talk to Jake, because he was the second person. Jake shakes his head, smirking as you approach. When you finally get close, he breaks out laughing. I heard the Universal Brotherhood was getting shot up on the police scanner. Knew it had to be you. Did you get her? Did you doubt I would? Not for a minute. He scratches his mop of red hair. I guess that concludes the story of Full Sack and the Dead Man Switch, huh? You know, I've been thinking, maybe you should stay in Seattle a while. There's plenty of folks like us can get into trouble here. You only skim the surface. I heard Mitsuhama's looking for a team and they specifically want a woman. No idea what that's about. I just got word that something's going on at Crater Lake. The Tiers got it on total lockdown. No fly zone, the whole thing. There could be something in it for us if we poke around. There's always the York Underground. Haven't seen that yet, have you? I got plenty of friends here who are good for a job. Something's bound to come up. What do you say? I'll think about it, Jake. You do that. You want to find me? I'm at McCracken's later. Got a taste for some seafood. Take it easy, chummer. Let's talk to douchebag McCluskey. McCluskey alternating trying to look important and trying to avoid actual work. What are you looking at, Chube? Nothing, just some asshole. Then we'll talk to Coyote. She was a big help. Guess that's it, huh? You geek Sam Skiller, he got his justice from beyond the grave. It was a little more involved than I expected. She looks back at the Universal Brotherhood. Just a little. Coyote grins. First time. Well, I'm going to grab Paco, head back to the Union, maybe watch a trade or something. And I could use a long shower too. After that, back to destroying the BTL trade? Yep, sure as I'm sitting here, I'm going to take a flamethrower that whole slagging business. One square at a time if I have to. Be careful, that last place was run by the Yakuza, and they're not going to forget you. Her jaw sets, her eyes harden, and she's Coyote again. Let them come. If the Yakuza want me, they're going to find me. Nothing I can do about that. Some people choose to live in fear, but not me. Not today. Today I run the shadows. Get paid, get dirty. See you around, Full Sack. You're quite a lady. I can honestly say I've never met an orc quite like you. And last but not least, we'll talk to Carl. The painted elf is watching the scene unfolding around the Universal Brotherhood with a grimace. Well, kid, it's been fun, but I've seen everything I care to see today. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, seriously, who are you? A friend. Until I need you for something, then I'm a bastard. Where's Herr Brockhaus? I thought he'd be here too. He flew back to Berlin. All sorts of things brewing there. He was very impressed with you, though. You could probably turn him to work someday. But I'd forget about him if I were you. Never make a deal with the Dragon Kid. They're playing a different game entirely. Is there a problem? He gestures at the crowd as he speaks. Look around. Note the members of the press being shuffled away by Universal Brotherhood spokespeople to get a private briefing. The Brotherhood is connected. A damage control team is probably on the way right now. Think they could control the press? One way or another they will. If they can't be manipulated, coerced, or bribed, they'll probably disappear. Quietly. There's more, though. Note the expression of the UCIAS FBI agent speaking to Telestrian. Dismissive, isn't it? That's because there's no love lost between the UCAS and Tier 10 gear. They're not going to trust what he's telling them, and frankly, I have no idea what he's telling them. James plays his own game, always has. Do you trust him? No, just like I don't trust you. Don't take it personally, kid. You shouldn't trust me either. I've been manipulating randoms like you for years. I'm manipulating right now. You just don't know my game yet. Let's continue to dance. I have one more to show you. That guy there, he's with Ares Macro Technology, enormous megacorp, ridiculously powerful. They've been sniffing around Project Aegis for quite a while now. Clearly, they have an agenda that's just starting to unfold. He gives the Ares man the finger. The man smiles and returns the gesture. Government, media, business, all working to ensure the truth stays hidden. Working together? I don't think so. Me either. In a way, it's worse. It's a series of conspiracies, conflicting agendas, and petty jealousies, all building upon, feeding upon, and excreting into an unending web of dreck that people wade through every day and call it life. If there was one Dark Lord controlling everything and we could drive a magic sword through his heart to free the world, that would be grand. Such clarity, such focus, alas. So what's the lesson in all this? That I did all of it for nothing? Just the opposite, schmuck. The lesson is this: the game is rigged, the cards are stacked, the dice are loaded. It's the same as it always was, every cycle. People in power exert power. Little people cower in their homes, think that what they're told to think, buy whatever product will help them forget how horrible their lives are for another day. And that's why we don't play their friggin' game. We don't swallow their direct sandwich and politely ask for another. It's why we run in the shadows. That's where the real life is, kiddo. Reality is living in the places no one wants you to see. Alright, I'll catch you around later, Harlequin. And let's go see how this ends. The phone before you has a simple numerical keypad. You can use it to call Sam's law firm and cash in on the dead man's switch. I want to call the law firm and finish this job. You tap in the phone number Sam's lawyer gave you days ago. The phone rings 7 times before someone finally answers. The image of the lawyer on the other end of the video phone is noticeably different from the one you saw a few days ago. The noise in the background sounds like it's coming from a bar. Yeah? He squints at the phone, then recognizes and slowly appears on his face. Oh, hey, it's you, full sec, right? So, you got Sam's killer, huh? Yeah, I got Sam's killer. That's great. Hang on, let me slot Sam's video for you. He fumbles for a moment and the camera jerks crazily, then it goes static and replaced by Sam. Good old Sam. I'm not gonna pay it, am I? Sam still looks like Drek. Same clothes, same background. Probably shot at the same time as the first video. Hey, buddy, looking good, looking good. He giggles. If you're calling this number, that means the job is done, right? He closes his eyes, shakes his head. Congratulations, amigo. I knew you'd do it. You were always a dependable one. More than me, anyway. He looks back at you, trying to speak soberly. I just want to say thank you for whatever you did. It means a lot, not even knowing what you did. It still means a lot, because I know you did something. You know what I mean? I know you made it right, somehow. He pauses, tilts his head back. His breath hitches in his chest. You're the only one that ever gave up. Whoever tried to help me, ever. Except my sister. She tried more than once. She tried. I never let her, though. Never let her in. I regret that. A lot. Did I ever tell you about her, buddy? We're twins. We're twins, I guess. You still a twin after one of you dies? I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. He sighs, heavy. God, listen, do me a favor, will you? If you talk to her, her name is Jessica. Tell her I'm sorry, okay? For everything. She's know it poor. She's Catholic, so she'll forgive me. I need her to forgive me. Just tell her I love her. Anyway, you need to get paid, which would be great, except for one thing. I got nothing. Never did. You know how it is, right? Sorry, but hey, thanks again for giving her crap. Seriously, I appreciate it. Tell you what, if you feel sore about it, look into my family background a bit. There's got to be people with money in there somewhere. Maybe one of them could throw you a few bucks. Take care, amigo. I'll see you in hell. He reaches forward and shuts off the camera. The vid screen goes to static and the call ends. There's a moment of silence and then you feel a tug on your jacket. It's Dresden. So, what did he say? Thank you. He just said thank you. The Emerald City Ripper killings are sensationalized for several weeks. Lurid reports focus on the killer masquerading as the administrator of Mercy Mental Hospital. Soon after, pop singer Maria Mercurial is cast as the lead in Dr. Ripper, a tribute thriller about a reporter who goes undercover as a mental patient to uncover a serial killer. Seattle Newsnet reports a shootout at a chapter house of the Universal Brotherhood. Witnesses claim that a gang of religious fanatics stormed the building for unknown reasons, but committed suicide before they could be captured. All mention of insect spirits, James Telestri III, or Shadowrunners are kept out of the news. 1 year later, the city of Chicago declares a quarantine zone area between Lake Michigan and the Plains River. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of an infectious virus, but an infestation of insect spirits is suspected by those who know. A mature form of Project Aegis called FABS-3 is eventually deployed to remove the bug threat from Chicago. The Watts family name has since been lost to shadows.